Hey, this is Dr. Dean, and thanks for joining me. Felton Trading. I have some issues with this room. I want to share them with you. First and foremost, on their opening webpage, they have this statement, the only internationally recognized institution. All right, really? By who? When were they recognized? And you can learn more about consistently successful trading. Great. In order to have consistently successful trading, you must define and measure it. So who did that? When you see statements like this that have really no relevance at all, they're really called puffery. And it's a hallmark feature of a sales room. Not a good way to start. Now, my colleague Roberta took a 5-day trial, but she didn't give him her phone number. She marked it as unlisted, so at the end of 3 days, they actually banned her from the room because sales rooms need phone numbers. They have to have phone numbers. It's a hallmark need, and the fact that you don't give them a valid phone number doesn't go well. Here's what she saw. She saw an oil trade that was going to be called, but she didn't see the fill, execution, or exit. So she saw the entry price. And here's an example of a NASDAQ trade that's already ongoing, but she didn't see the entry. She saw that part of the execution and it disappeared, and she didn't see an exit. What are trades called where you see only part of them? They sort of wink in, they wink out. You may see the entry, but you don't see the fill. You can see the trade ongoing for a while, but you don't see the execution of it or the exit. They're called cameo trades, and Viper is famous for this. Trades wink in and out, and it's very hard to keep track of cameo trades. And the people who post them that way want to give you the impression that they're very busy and perhaps their charts are congested, and they can't afford to put up all the trades all the time and show them to you from start to finish. But that's false, and I'll show you later on why not. As a result of these cameo trades, we don't see all the trades. For example, this 6J trade that's part of the track record, I never saw at all. The gold trade, I didn't see at all. And the NASDAQ trade, as I mentioned, was already ongoing, so I only saw part of it. And in addition, there's a whole bunch of trades by this guy named Roger that are posted at the end of the night. But we didn't see Roger. We didn't hear any of Roger's trades. So the question is, what are these trades called that you don't see at all? Trades that are posted at night but hidden by day. Well, they have a name. I published a paper in 2013 on millennium traders where I coined the term phantom track records. Let me expand up here. Phantom track records are performance records posted at night from trades that are hidden by day. Records posted at night from trades that are hidden by day. I call them phantom trades, or you can call them phantom records. Doesn't really matter. You don't see what's going on. Many rooms, hundreds of rooms in fact, have as their business model to portray phantom trades. It's a hallmark feature of a sales room. And personally, I never buy from any room where I cannot see, cannot verify, or they have specifically hidden something from me as part of their track record. Going on to Tuesday, the second day of the trial, same thing again. The 6J trade did not see the exit. There were 2 gold trades, only saw 1. There were 2 oil trades and only saw 1. How do we know there was a second one? It got filled, but we couldn't tell what was going on. And the NASDAQ trade, we saw the execution and exit, but not the entry. And once again, this guy Roger posted a whole bunch of trades too. So Roberta emailed Beverly and said, on this gold and oil trade, did we miss them? And what about Roger's trades? I didn't see them. Why are they hidden? And why are the trades in ascending alphabetical order? It's like a recipe. They should be in order of entry. And why don't you provide the time of entry and the price? Why don't we have this information? In addition, they had this equity curve on their graph, and we emailed them and said, the ordinate values are cut off and the abscissas obliterated. This graph is incomprehensible. Why did you have that kind of graph? So they fixed it. Well, first of all, they emailed back and said, why don't you call Roger? Well, we don't want to call Roger. Why don't you fix the graph? So they fixed the graph this way. There you go. 600 what? I guess that's dollars, but you can't see the units. And look at the bottom. They have 2 sales messages sitting right on top of the graph, so it's still incomprehensible. And my advice, get rid of Roger's trades because they're phantom trades from start to finish. Now, on the second day of the trial, Beverly sent a private text to Roberta and said, look, we don't have a sales team. Well, we have a sales room, and I'm the salesperson, I guess, Beverly. She says we have people come in who may be competitors, Every student you train, by the way, who leaves the room is a competitor. The world's full of competitors. You can't get away from that. So how do they protect themselves? A verifiable phone number is a safety feature, because as you know, competitors don't have phones and true students do. Just ridiculous. Sales rooms sell. They need to talk to you on the phone. And if you don't give them a phone number, they're going to get agitated with you, and they're going to insist on having it. True trade rooms don't need your phone number. They're not going to call you because they're busy trading. So once you give an unlisted number or an incorrect phone number, you can watch as the frustration builds on the sales room because they want to call you. And when you ask any question, it will always lead to the same answer. Give us a phone number and we'll call you. Cameo trades make it very difficult to remember and understand trades. Here's an oil long that's pending. It goes away and it comes back filled. Okay, it looks reasonable. It comes back concluded. How much did it make? You see how difficult it is. Now, that's one oil trade that I just said came and went. Let's say a second oil trade is called, and I move this over here. And while waiting for that to fill, we put on a gold trade. And we have a pre-existing NASDAQ trade that I'll remove because it's too congested. I want to show you the ZS trade that we're getting ready to get into. And you may notice now a 6J trade as well. And the oil trade has been changed a bit. And presto, it's filled at 09. The 6J trade is still pending, and I put on a different gold trade. And the oil trade progresses, and the oil trade's out. You see how much it made? All of a sudden, then, the 6J trade is filled. I've taken off gold. The oil is still finished. ZS is coming on for a sell stop. I have a new gold exit. I have a new oil trade. The gold is canceled. Gold and oil are both canceled. And now we can add up the profit loss for the day. No one saw 6E, did you? There were two oil trades. I only saw one start to finish. There were two gold trades, same problem as well. So you can see that cameos make it very difficult to reconcile, understand, and record. And when you take away the price chart or the chart trader part of the trade, it's almost impossible. You have to pay very, very close attention. Now, I'll show you something. It wasn't always this way. This is 2013 when I took a trial. Oil on the left, finished trade, $120. Gold on the right, in progress, minus 220. Gold and oil 2013. There's the timestamp box. Gold and oil 2016. Look at that. The chart trader's gone. Profit loss is gone. Why is that? I don't know. Let's look at soybeans, 2013 and 2016. Look at that. Price chart. Chart trader in 2013, nothing there in 2016. So we email them, Roberta does, and says, look, how come the profit loss per trade isn't showing? And how come the price chart or the chart trader is taken down? Why do we hide these things? Well, of course, the trades are taken by one moderator, the other one's on the microphone, and the other one types. Okay, so what does that have to do with chart trader? Not too much. Now look at this trade. This is a screenshot from 2016, gold on the left, oil on the right. Let's do something. You see this bottom part of the trade right here? I'm going to get rid of it. See that? It's useless, right? We'll get rid of that. We'll clip off some of the ancient history there, and we have two smaller trade. Let me remove one. Let me move this up here for a moment. I'm going to take it down, shrink it, and put it back up. And we have gold, oil, NASDAQ, the other indices, and a chat box. You see, it's easy to have room for all 5 indices. And oh, by the way, plenty of room for chart trader as well. You can show entries, exits, profits, and losses in trades in real time without cameo appearances, without hiding anything. This is a screenshot from 2013 trial that I took, a screenshot from the 2016 trial that Roberta took. May expand up to 2013 chat box. I've grayed out the names. Here I am, though, Dean Handley, and you see the timestamp, February 20th, 2013. Here's the current one from Roberta. There we go. Here's her timestamp box. You see this guy, Dale? All right, Dale. He's a student. It's pretty impressive. How long has Dale been in that room? Well, 3 years, 6 months, 10 days, 23 hours, and 47 minutes. All right, boom. Good going, Dale. And he's not the only one. So either Dale's the longest standing student in the history of time, or Dale is a puppet. Doesn't really matter. There's quite a few of them. What is the probability of finding the same student in a room 3.5 years later? You don't need your calculator, right? Probability is 1. We already found them. Now, once again, we were being pestered for a phone number, and Roberta wrote back and said, look, providing a phone number does not meet my needs as a customer. I don't give out my phone numbers, and even though you assure me you won't sell them. Bam! You're kicked out of the room. Bam! You're out. We don't want you in the room. So they give you a free trial, but if you don't give them a phone number so they can call you, you're out. So far, puffery, cameo trades, phantom trades, insistence on calling you, and banned from the free trial because we didn't give them a valid phone number. In terms of a room to avoid, my concerns are the following. I need to see a track record, a detailed one that goes to accountability. Phantom trades, phantom track records, are mixed in with real trades, so it makes it very difficult to figure out what is true and what isn't. And the track record is incomplete for many day trades. They just weren't posted. And Rogers, of course, we didn't see any of it. So because the track record can't be used for accountability, I can't establish trade efficiency. And lastly, showing the trades in real time. You need to see the entry, exit, target, and stop managed in real time. Cameo trades just obliterate that. And phantom trades, of course, are completely hidden. So this is Dr. Dean. Thanks for listening. Agree or disagree? Let me know your thoughts. Bye-bye now.